When you have number one beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. Welcome to Sooner Nation and Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see, one of the top teams in this conference, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on another SEC rival, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Sooners will kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Tennessee the football first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
Hey, they're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
Going to the running game. Oh, he's got some space. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. He's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense very lucky to get that football back.
The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Intercepted in the first drive into the pick. Takes it the other way. He's inside the 40. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end. And he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grab behind the line. It's up. And this one will be stopped for no gain. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week, a commitment from a big-time four-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that guy.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Got his man on the right. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Sooners will have it first and 10. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. He's got him still on his feet. Touchdown Sooners! A great catch and run for 6. The Sooner scooter doesn't have a tight turning radius, but it can rev up the Oklahoma crowd, David.
Man, get them started, get them going early, test the limits, get in the end zone, get these people going bananas just safely. You know, go bananas, go crazy, but, you know, don't do too much and don't, you know, go all over in your seats.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've set the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that, too. They tackle him, and they get him on the ground.
The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Aguilar. Quickly complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Got his man all by himself. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And the Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. Just keep slinging it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Breaks into the open. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. And the Vols started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Using his legs, it's Bishop. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, that hurts because second down, you got everything in front of you, the whole playbook open. Now you get a lost yardage play. Now it's third down. Now it puts those feet to the fire a little bit more. Now you better come up with something you really love in this area of the field.
The give to the tailback. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete and they stop him on fourth down. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. To throw, it's Mateer. Makes the grab on the left. Let's take just a second and talk about Oklahoma. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. Four-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Third down play from the gun. Grabbed in the middle, it's Gibson. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Kent. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The play-action fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. Catch in the middle, inside. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Pass to Tech, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Under fire. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Caught over the middle, it's Staley.
That's a pretty impressive throw, man. That's given me Peyton Manning to Peerless Price memories back when I was watching them, playing against them in college. That was a thing of beauty right there. There's a nice chemistry that this quarterback has with his group of wide receivers, and you see that in the timing of these throws.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. Pulls it in. It's Staley. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. To the air on first down. Got a man, it's Lewis. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Off play action on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Kent. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period, first down here. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Quickly complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down, first down, first down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
They've got the screen set up. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone. Have it first and goal.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Using the quick game. Touchdown Sooner! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Georgia Tech will need to mount a comeback, but those fans that were there when Calvin Johnson was a 2-time All-American know this game is not over. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Miami. Any big changes in this ACC clash? We've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to throw on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And they dialed up the shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make, and I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows, and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
Pressure coming. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The offense hasn't been able to get it done on fourth down. 0 for 2 so far. They'll try to turn that around here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on fourth down. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. 7 secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. To the air, it's Mateer. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now the play fake. Complete to the right. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. Kickoff unit is out there again, and is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. 3-5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Thomas. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. Gets it out quickly. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive. Going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked up, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Punch it out of the air. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. Quarterback making checks. Wants to keep it in the air. Got it in the middle, it's Matthews. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Vols are on the move. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking downfield on first down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Volunteers want to crank the tempo. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabs it in the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And guys, with the empty backfield on second and short, might they take a shot here? Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Gaines. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. And the Volunteers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And they'll spread receivers all over the field. 5. And they will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Looking to throw. They're working that left side. The short pass will come up just a tad short of the goal line. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Sooner offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep plowing it on until they find an answer.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
And they're able to make the tackle.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Keeps the play going. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Sooners will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Got it set up on the outside. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. And the Vols come to the line in the hurry up. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They need the 40 to convert here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Staley. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Grab near the marker, it's Staley. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw again. Time to take a shot. And it won't make the connection going for the big play.
I like the play call there. I know it falls incomplete, but you're in the defensive side of the field right now, and you're going back to the guy that's already scored a touchdown for you. This guy has stepped up. He's made a play. So if I'm on offense, I keep throwing him the football.
He's got him. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Thrust that arm out. And he was able to run through a tackle. They finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Sooners come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Looking to throw for it. He's got him along the sidelines, and the foot is clearly down for the catch, and they'll move the chains. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Easy completion on the shuffle. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. New set of downs after the completion. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. There's the pressure. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Kent.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll play it safe and try for 3.
On the field goal.
And this one splits the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To the air on 1st down. He fires one deep down the right side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's head back to Oklahoma and Memorial Stadium.
The Volunteers will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Rushes on him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
And we talked about this at half, man. They've got to start to pressure the quarterback more. This offense had a lot of success. You got to make this guy feel uncomfortable. And the first drive out of the half, they do exactly that.
He'll return it from the 50. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So here is the Tennessee offense. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
And the Volunteers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Matthews. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On 4th down, looking to pass. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And I tell you what, you see this a lot. 4th down, I'm putting pressure on the quarterback. The defense brings the blitz. They have no answer. Nice job being aggressive on a big 4th down.
On the ground, it's Ott. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Unloads quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Caught near the sticks. It's Ott. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He's loose down the middle. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown Sooners.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet and some of you just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And here's the return. And the returner will be knocked down. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Here we go.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab. It's Jefferson.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Jefferson. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Makes the catch. It's Gaines. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Vols are on the move. He wants to throw it again. Release to the back. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Well, you wonder that time if the QB was just forcing that one over to his running back. He's already made some catches in this game. The defense is aware of that, though, and that time they had outstanding coverage. There was no way that was going to be complete.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Gaines. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 30-yard line on first down. The give to the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check it. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jefferson. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Right back to the well. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers. precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Still down big here in the third quarter, but if you can recover this onside kick, you might get back in the game. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Motion from the wideout. Looking for space. It's up. Using that running game to budge it forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. With the catch, it's up. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He's already made 1 field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. And that is no good. Because no game is perfect. Something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Floating away. Pulls it in. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Volunteers want to move quickly.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Working that left side. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. Wants to throw again. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. It's complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Back to pass on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Matthews. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Gets it out fast. He's into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and they shave a couple more off of this lead. That deficit's still pretty big, and they'll try to get it right back and cut into it with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off play action. And here's a fumble way behind the line. All by himself down the middle. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Tennessee. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit, the ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Georgia Tech will need to mount a comeback, but those fans that were there when Calvin Johnson was a 2-time All-American know this game is not over. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Miami. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The short hands, it's up. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quick release on the RPO. Turning it on. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here is the Tennessee offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points, and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
He's looking to throw. Here's a hit. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Takes a shot. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And the Volunteers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. He's looking downfield to throw. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab past the marker. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you...
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He'll try to take it back. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Bishop. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Vols will hustle to the line. Finds his man, it's McCoy. There he goes! And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. Looking downfield on first down. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Wants to throw it. Going up top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. And after the interception, he brings it back and gets it inside the 35.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, he leads it with the back. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. The Sooners come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder.
tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Vols want to pick up the tempo.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone.
Oh, he's got some space. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, marking at the 47. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in the game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, fourth quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
Quarterback making adjustments. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. That's caught. It's Thomas. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut.
And this game's starting to tick away for this offense, and they're getting in desperation mode. They've got to be able to find a way to make plays in the pocket. It's not going to be the scrambles out wide. You need passing plays deep down the field. They've got to find some way to attack this secondary.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Fires on the move. He's got it. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Quickly complete. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, and this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And here comes the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. That is no good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today.
Oklahoma, 55. Tennessee, 28.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. Turns it on in midfield. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
The Volunteers are in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ears back and going to get the quarterback.
Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Matthews. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. He might want another play. Looking to pass inside the red zone. It's complete on the right side. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Going to sling it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
He's tackled at the 5-yard line.
He's looking to pass. Back's got it. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers!
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw in that touchdown pass.
And the extra point was good. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense.
Here we go, Zach.
To the air, it's Mateer. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's on. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
The offensive line coach will be pulling his hair out. His head coach is okay right now because they're winning the game, but from an O-line standpoint, they've been atrocious in pass pro.
Punt is on its way. He's got it. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quick strike complete. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Matthews. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. And the Volunteers headed quickly to the line.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. A first down for the offense. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Let's go, let's go.
The give and tick, 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 tick. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. That was hardly a performance worthy of a #1 team in the country, and now they have to look themselves in the mirror and see if they can get this thing right.
Yeah, they got hammered. Like, this was not competitive. This was a bad performance. And the committee watches every single week. And being the #1 team in the country, obviously you got some pressure on you, but this squad's got to perform better. They got to show up, man. This was an embarrassing loss. And, Jesse, they're going to have to get some things fixed if they want to go try to compete for the ultimate prize.
I think the problem, if you're the head coach of this former #1 team, is that you've got a lot of problems to solve. What went wrong? Because they never even showed up. They didn't even look motivated in this game, and they got dominated in all 3 facets on the field. This isn't just a one-solution fix. There are a lot of question marks now. They're going to be revolving around this program, and a lot of doubters now from the outside. A lot of that energy is going to start seeping in.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.